There's a lot of interestingly shaped people out here. And you gotta have your heads on a swivel so you don't hit any of them. This is Bill Burr, and I'm doing another one of these driving videos, these how-to. How to drive a little more courteous, people out there. There's so much screaming and yelling on Facebook. Wouldn't it be nice if it stopped when you got on the road? I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, home of this downtown area. I mean, who's kidding who? The fucking Pacers never won anything, did they? They don't have a hockey team. They don't have a baseball team.
After 300
Oh, would you shut up, you fucking... No, sorry, me too. I understood that was very strong. It was very strong you to interrupt me so rudely. Anyways, here's the downtown area.
You will arrive at your destination on the right.
Yeah, you just can't have this fucking thing on. All right, for some reason in downtown Indianapolis, we have enough lanes for like a highway. This fucking thing, shut up. I fucking hate that navigation thing. I can't stand it, man. Remember back in the day, you had a map. That was it. I know I sound like an old guy, but you could at least continue to listen to your song. Pour some sugar on me. Back then in the late 80s. It always comes on during the best part. You know, you're totally in your fantasy. You're playing the guitar solo in front of everybody who did you wrong. And they were like, wow, we were really wrong about him. And then all of a sudden it's like, make a left. All right, so here we go. This is counting down. I had plenty of time to get through the caution lights. So then, you know, I make that guy be first, and I lose the people behind us filming us. It's tremendous. Anyway, look at this guy staring hard at me. Staring hard at me. I hope he doesn't have any fucking issues with cameras. Fuck are you looking at? Good Lord. Do they not have cameras out here? They never filmed a fucking episode of The Real Housewives of Indianapolis? You know, with them putting their horseshoes on the bottom of those fucking high heels? Oh, that was mean. That was mean. So anyways, if you notice, I just made a nice left turn there. I used my turn signal, and then I sped up a little bit so this guy behind me wouldn't get mad. There's nothing wrong with somebody coming into your lane as long as you keep fucking going. It's that shit where you come in and then you step on the brakes like, oh, not sure how to do this. Very patriotic license plates out here. A lot of people out here in Indiana are very proud to be Americans, if you know what I mean. The Klan is strong in this state, is all I'm saying. Once again, there's just no traffic. There's literally no traffic. The second you put these cameras on the car, everybody just takes off. You saw how that guy was staring. You saw how he was staring. By the way, don't do that when you're going up to an intersection. Well, up here on the right is the Alexander. It's a big thing to do with buildings and hotels now. You do the Ohio State thing where you put "the" in front of it, and then everybody's like, oh, shit, this must be special. It really isn't. You know what you can never use when you're in a hotel? You can never use a face cloth, ever, unless you're wiping something up. Because like I'm convinced like 40 loads a month are shot into those goddamn things. You know, I guess unless you're jerking off into one. Other than that, I'd keep it away from your face. Yep, I'm just gonna rename these videos Bill Cruises Around While Everybody Stays in Their Own Lane. You know what I'm realizing? I think I've just been a psycho. And all this stuff, I think that's happening every 5 seconds, actually maybe happens once a drive. You gotta love a good bus station, you know? Sure, there's a lot of degenerates down there, but there's always like a jewel or something living in a locker, getting ready to sing another hit song. Who will save you? Whatever she used to sing. Running another red light, cruising on through. There you go, and the guy behind me made it. Our own film crew. You want to speed up. You want to make the light. You want to get through it. You want to ignore those people in the wheelchairs. Oh, just gliding through the city as if there's no purpose for these videos. Look at me. I got my hand on the wheel like this. I'm leaning, cutting over 9 lanes, nobody beeping at me. I'll tell you one thing. These people in Indianapolis, they fucking work. They get to work, and that's it. Or they're still sleeping. Is this a speed trap? What's the speed, like 15 miles an hour? Oh, it's so the guy can, he's painting the line. He's got to do it himself. He's got to push it. Ah, that's adorable.
Event in progress. Road closed.
Shut the fuck up. Whoa. This is hilarious. She just said the road's closed. It's not closed. Look at this asshole working out up there. He's doing burpees. What is it with CrossFit people that they can't just work out? Everybody's got to know you're working out. It's like, I work out. I do it inside. Goes up to the top of the statue like he's in Rocky. Ba-na-na. All right, so that was downtown Indianapolis. Now you're supposed to get up to speed here before you get over. The on-ramp is designed to get your speed up. You know what I see people do on the highway? You ever see that person that pulled over to stop and then they're sitting in the breakdown lane and they want to rejoin people driving 70 miles an hour and they put their blinker on and they just pull out? You got to get your speed up. Get up to about 50, 55, and then you come over. It's all common sense, right? It all makes sense to me. Look at that giant, stupid Lucas Oil Field Stadium. You know these poor people here, they're still paying for the Hoosier Dome. That cheating bastard. I'll tell you one thing, I would never be out here in Indiana. I'd never be an Uber driver. I mean, there's literally nobody here. This level of people, this is what you dream about. Just cruising. All right. This is getting a little weird. It's just people walking down the middle of the street here. We're in the backwoods now. Faster than turkey shit through a tin horn. That motherfucker rock, I thought a snake was under it. None of these make sense. You know, living in LA, this blows my mind. I forgot how green it can be, you know? You ever flown across the country from East Coast to the West Coast? It's like watching somebody's life, you know? Starts off all beautiful and lush, you know? All the water, that's like when you still get your full head of hair, it's all shiny. In the middle of the country, it kind of levels out. That's when you get married, you're having kids. We're just gonna do this, I'm staying with you. The Rocky Mountains, those are when you get kidney stones. Then you get out to the Southwest and it's just all fucking, get that first pain in your side, right? Look at this is perfect, right near a graveyard. And it all just goes fucking right back down again. Right into the ocean. I swear too much. I gotta clean up my act. Golly jeekers, I'm driving like a jerk face.